When I get into office, the first thing we have to do, social media accounts, social media companies, they have to show America their algorithms. Let us see why they're pushing what they're pushing. The second thing is every person on social media should be verified by their name. That's, first of all, it's a national security threat. When you do that, all of a sudden people have to stand by what they say, and it gets rid of the Russian bots, the Iranian bots, and the Chinese bots. And then you're going to get some civility when people know their name is next to what they say.
Accountability.
And they know their pastor and their family member is going to see it. It's going to help our kids, and it's going to help our country.
Nikki Haley has just forgotten that she's not even using her real names on social media. Now she wants every person to verify the account with their real names. This is concerning.
They need to verify every single person on their outlet and I want it by name. Because when
what about Smug? Does he qualify?
I've provided them with my government.
If Smug is on your driver's license, then, and look, you can put Smug in parentheses, but I want everybody's name.
Yes, Nikki Haley wants the federal government to know the identity of everyone on social media. This should frighten everybody. She has just used her mouth to finish up her campaign. I've seen a lot of Republicans drop out. Maybe she is next. How can you even think of this? They have been talking about violations of the amendment, but Nikki Haley seems not to be seeing this. McLevin sent this out, replying to her.
Also, we're very focused on the data we're collecting from surveillance efforts, what's being said on social media platforms. And we have launched an effort to be able to counter some of the negativity and reach out to people when we see hate speech being spoken about on online platforms. Our media analysis, our social media analysis unit has ramped up its monitoring of sites to catch incitement to violence, direct threats to others. And all this is in response to our desire, our strong commitment to ensure that not only do New Yorkers be safe, but they also feel safe. Because personal security is about everything for them. As I said, no one walking down the street or in a subway should feel they have to hide any indications of what their religious beliefs are. We expect to see people celebrating their lives, walking about freely, and that is no longer the case because people are living in fear. They have a right to do whatever they want here in the state of New York.
McLevin sent this out, replying to her. You would think with all the evidence, court decision, congressional hearings demonstrating the federal government abuse of free speech, censorship, monitoring, and all the rest, a Republican running for president will have some concerns about further empowering the federal government with lists of the names of individuals posting on social media. That should be a national security concern, even more a constitutional and liberty concern, and every user should be verified. Haley is showing more and more her true beliefs. You cannot know exactly what somebody thinks till it comes out in the opening. This is actually something I've seen a lot of people coming out to criticize her decisions for even thinking of this.
Nikki Haley, you know what? Just watch.
Every person on social media should be verified by their name. That's, first of all, it's a national security threat. When you do that, all of a sudden people have to stand by what they say, and it gets rid of the Russian bots, the Iranian bots, and the Chinese bots. And then you're going to get some civility when people know their name is next to what they say.
And then she doubled down on a different podcast
to verify every single person on their outlet and I want it by name.
God, she reminds me of somebody, but I can't just...
We'll see the first three go before her.
That's it. Listen, Mike Pence is done. Good old Tim Scott's done. Can she be the next one to drop out? It's going to be a lot of things that are going to start happening from between now and the 2024 election. But one of those things is not going to be electing or installing Nikki Haley. She's talking like commie police state type shit. She wants to know your name. Bitch, my name is Shipwreck, and I said what I said with a full chest. Damn.
I believe you've seen these. These are just the same people cracking down on social media. When I take a look at a dictator, this is exactly how they sound. This woman is cracking down on social media for a reason best known to her. It is insane. Nikki Haley thought this was a wise idea, like selecting some of these kind of topics might better off her campaign, not knowing she is making a bigger mistake. Sometimes, before you even say some kind of thing, try to look around the country to see if a lot of people can actually buy up that idea. This is the most ridiculous thing. Vivid actually called that out during that debate, and he has been doing it for some time. During that debate, Vivid called out Nikki Haley by saying, "You talked about me using TikTok, but your daughter is there on a daily basis." Nikki Haley got angry and said, "Don't call my daughter's name here." For simply speaking facts, if you want to say no, don't do this, check your home first. I believe that is the best thing you have to do before coming on social media to put out insane statement like this. A lot of people could actually buy her ideas, but after this, it has actually dropped out a lot of people who intend to support her. Totally insane. Politicians sometimes are very stupid. You are thinking you're doing something right, but exaggerating it, going to a level people didn't expect. Vivian had this interview recently and called her out again because
Ramaswamy, why do you keep going at Nikki Haley? Why do you think this is going to bear fruit?
Chris, I don't know what you've been smoking, man. You and the rest of the mainstream media. It's laughable. Nikki Haley's been going after me the whole campaign. First debate, second debate. You know, she's been trailing me for much of the time, but I realize the establishment media has realized that there's a puppet they want to put up. I'm not playing that game. The grassroots of this country know they want a leader who isn't going to send us, our sons and daughters, to go die in foreign wars that racked up $7 trillion in debt. Dick Cheney 2.0 is taking over the GOP. Problem is the Democratic establishment media is now rooting for war, too. I'm the only candidate speaking for a true America First agenda on that debate stage, and I think we're going to be successful.
Vivek, how are you going to bring people together when you just put together a tapestry of conspiracies? You know that I'm not pitching anything about
Chris,
Nikki Haley.
What are you talking about?
She won't even come on my show.
There's no tapestry.
She won't even come on my show.
Tapestry
what are you
of
talking about,
conspiracies.
Pepe?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Hold on a second. I let you put it out there, and now